Alright everybody, good morning, and welcome back to another video of Clash of Clans. So today I want to show you this base right here, which is anti-quake dark elixir hybrid farming base. And so what it does is it protects your dark elixir, and it cannot be earthquake because of the amount of space in between the walls. And so this base actually works pretty well. I have a few defensive replays from previous matches where somebody would try to raid this base, one with earthquakes and one without earthquakes, and in both attempts they failed to get the 1-star. So let's jump into those replays and we'll see how this base works out. So this is the first replay, and the person here doesn't use the 4 earthquakes, but they try to use the all drags, and as we all know, all drags doesn't really work at Town Hall 9 because it's more of a Town Hall 7 strategy, and with that 3rd air defense down in Town Hall 7, it's actually becoming a lot harder to pull off air attacks, and more ground-based attacks are starting to show up, and so it's starting to make it a little bit difficult for somebody to actually be able to pull off an all drags attack when you're at Town Hall 8 or Town Hall 9. So yeah, let's see how this replay goes, and from there we'll see. So you can see right here he went with the classic 2 lightning, and well, not classic, but he went with the 2 lightning and 1 quake drop, and so you can see that he was trying to make it easier for his air attacks to go well. Now that air defense, I mean, is actually putting in quite a hurt on those dragons, so it's gonna make it a bit tough for them to get through the base. So he drops the race spell to get through those storages a lot faster than they normally would, because dragons aren't exactly the best kind of troop. They're more like a defensive backup kind of thing, and so it makes it difficult for those dragons to actually burn through storages in general. So now the clan castle shows up, and those wizards are just gonna wreck those dragons, or not. But that doesn't matter because the Teslas finished off the dragons. And as you can see, the dragons are actually going towards the outside of the base rather than going towards the inside. He's only stolen 118k of my gold and hardly any of my dark elixir or my elixir. And so now he goes with the Barbarian King, and the Expos have already targeted. All dragons are gone. He's at 32%. Teslas, mortars. There's a wall breaker there. That's hilarious. And so he's just here for the remaining 5 seconds, staring at his defeat, wondering what he did wrong. What he did wrong was he attacked my base. Fuck out of here. Alright, moving on to the next attack. We have somebody who went in with a golem in their clan castle. 98 archers, both their heroes, 40 goblins, 2 minions, the 4 quakes, which I told you about, and they were maxed. 3 heals, maxed as well. A giant, 13 giants, and 6 wall breakers. He got 42%, but he failed. So let's see what he did wrong. So as you can see, right off from the beginning, he starts off with the 4 quakes to try to break a path to the middle, or to the dark elixir. And then he sends in the golem from the clan castle and wall breaks straight in. Now as you can see, all these defenses have already targeted that golem. Its health is diminishing quite quickly, and he sends in more wall breakers to break into that gold storage. Now he has giants, and the thing about golems and giants here when you're attacking my base is that they will go around the base rather than going towards the middle. And so this strategy works because you can set spring traps on the path or in the way of the giants and the golems and spring them as they go along, diminishing the numbers of troops that they will have by the end of the raid, which should be a whopping 0. Anyways, yeah, so the giants are gonna go around. Even though he broke a path towards the middle, the closest defense would be the air sweeper, and then it would continue to being the cannon, the air defense, and then the cannon again. If you follow along the right side, whereas if you went along the left side, the closest would be the archer tower, then the mortar, and then the air defense and the archer tower again, leading them further towards the outside, which would prevent them from making it towards the middle. And so having, non-defensive troops, non-defensive buildings here, such as the storages and the dark elixir drills, will prevent the giants from being able to funnel straight into the middle and destroying the defenses that are on the inside. So he drops a heal spell here, thinking that his giants will be in there long enough to actually take or make use of its effect. So as you can see, two giants have actually made it towards the middle, where you can the Teslas and the air defense are, but they won't last very long because there's a lot of it's kind of like a dead zone where if you walk in, your troops are quickly gonna get eradicated, and so yeah, this is. Anyways, yeah, here we have, like I said before, the pathing of the giants that I said will come. And we have Clan Castle troops. Now he drops a heal spell there for my wizards. Thank you very much. But his archers still manage to somehow make it. Giant Bomb goes off, and his queen has already locked onto one of my gold storages. Now the rest of his archers locked onto the other gold storage, but he has two expos on her and that Tesla. Now I think they take out the expo. No, they don't. He has goblins going in, and goblins don't really take much. As you can see, he only managed to take a measly 146k. That's not a lot. So as you can see, his king goes down. He's trying to come in from right here. Barbarians are, hitting that gold storage. Giant goes down. Queen takes it out. And pretty much you already know what happens from here on out. It's just game over for him. So yeah, those are two defensive replays on this base right here. As you can see, none of them have actually worked. They weren't able to take a lot or a significant amount of loot for them to consider the raid a successful raid. And so, yes. But one very important and crucial thing to this base design is that you have your traps set, you have your expos set, you have your clan castle full almost at all times. You can see here I have a baby dragon with 5 wizards, and baby dragon with 5 wizards is a very good combination because that baby dragon makes use of its ×2 enraged ability, and the wizards deal splash damage, so that combined together it makes for a very deadly combination. I recommend keeping your expos on ground only rather than air and ground, as you can see this base has a lot. Oh well, the inside of the base has a lot of air focused air focused defenses, and so the expos on ground would make it easier for defending against ground troops. As you can see here, I also have my skeleton traps on air rather than on ground because they need to have some air defense in there or some kind of defense against air. Also, I got my golems upgrading to level 2. Yeah, I know people are like, what, level 2? I skipped out on them when I was on Town Hall 8 because I thought I would never have to use them, even though Gold Wipe golems are one of the more commonly used troops at higher Town Halls. But I thought it would be easier for me to upgrade at Town Hall 9, and it's actually very hard because on Town Hall 8, you would be able to find Town Hall 8s, around that have the same amount, good amount of Dark Elixir. Whereas in Town Hall 9, that Dark Elixir is significantly reduced, and so it makes it harder for you to make any good loot. But I have been making some good loot, and I actually show you guys a couple of raids where I did an attack, made some good loot. So as you can see here, I actually failed on this one, and I'll show you that later for hilarious shows. But here I've been using 18 giants, 31 archers, 7 wall breakers, and 21 wizards, along with 2 heals, a jump, rage, and poison. And so let me just show you these two where I scored around maybe I say 3k Dark Elixir. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, as you can see, I always like to set the giants first, so that they will tank for the other troops. And here that clan castle actually was very, very pesky. I dropped the poison spell a bit too late. But the Giants go in and they take out, or they tank for the troops, which are, the main attacking forces, which would be the wizards and the archers. And then you drop heal spells on them to keep them surviving longer. Now, while that is happening, you want to put in a jump so that the Giants get through things faster. 'Cause sometimes the wall breakers don't really make the cut, and so yeah, here I had to funnel for the Archer Queen so she would go back into the inside of the base and go for that Dark Elixir storage. The King is out there tanking for our troops. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, he's just bashing on a wall. Um, Archer Queen got targeted by the Expo. I actually let her take a few hits because why the hell not? She's the queen. She can take it. So yeah, she's going to red health, so I decided to pop her ability quick and drop a rage there. Yeah, drop the rage there so that she can take out the Dark Elixir faster and go for the Town Hall. Now the Expo switched over to the King, which is a good thing because that's what I wanted initially, but King was there bashing his head on the wall. King goes down, remaining troops take out for the 50%, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they take it out for the 50%. You see I have a couple of archers here, have a couple of archers there, sending them down, testing the waters to see how things work out. So yeah, let's put this on times 4 speed because nobody wants to see cleanup. It's a bit boring. So yeah, just picking off whatever bid percentage I can get. 59%. Too bad it wasn't 69, but that's all right. We got 1,973 Dark Elixir, which is a really, really good amount. Well, for someone like me at least. So next replay we have is on this base we got 53%. Some Japanese, I believe. Yeah, it looks Japanese. So yeah, Japanese base. There we have it. Let's see how that went. So you can see his Dark Elixir storage is right on the outside. It looks like it has a lot, but judging from the numbers, it wasn't too much. But still, it helped push that last bit for that Golem upgrade. So I'm glad that I ran into such an easy Dark Elixir grab. So yeah, once again, even giant spread to gather the attention of those defenses. We'll break in, and now I sent the wizards first instead of the archers. As you can see, I dropped the jump there, and I dropped the heal so that the Giants, make use of that heal while they're in there for the duration of the time, taking out that air defense and that mortar. And as you can see, we have the heroes gone in, locked on, took out that Dark Elixir quick, and now we have the wizards putting in that work, taking out whatever's left. Now we have clan castle troops, and I don't think I made the same mistake from before. Yep, no delayed poison spell. As you can see, we have a rage there, and I think I put a heal down somewhere there too. No, I actually used both heals. Did I? No, it seems like there's a heal in there. There probably is. Anyways, they're going out for that town hall. Queen still has pretty decent amount of health. She goes for that X bow, 50%, and from there, once I seen that, I just quit. There was no point in continuing forward. I just wanted to get that 2-star and get moving. So yeah. Anyways, guys, next time. Peace.